Okay, guys. Good evening to all of you. Can you hear me? Everyone, please confirm. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Good evening to all of you. See, guys. Tell me what were the discussions happened in the previous session? Tell me. Anyone? Anyone? Tell me.
Different pages in the
Mm-hmm.
SAP is implementation.
See.
Different phases in implementation project.
Okay. Anyone joined today? Anyone joined today? Just put your comment in the chat box. S. Just put your comment S in the chat box. See, guys. See, guys, in the last session we discussed about the implementation project SAP S4HANA, and we successfully completed the planning phase, documentation phase, configuration phase. Okay, these are all three phases that we have completed successfully in the last session. Tell me what are the things we will see in the planning phase. Tell me, anyone.
Project goals, application, SLA, and duration, project logo,
Okay.
client business process,
Mm-hmm.
project cost, resources,
Mm-hmm.
kickoff meeting.
Okay. Kickoff meeting. See what happened in the kickoff meeting. As a consultant, what is your duty in the kickoff meeting?
Just we only do attend the meeting only, remaining on the top management people only do the project lead.
Okay,
Only
so
they
we
are handling.
we will attend we will attend the kickoff meeting, right? So in the
Yes.
kickoff meeting, what are the discussions will happen?
What are the objectives of the project and duration? How much is the project logo and what is the requirements of the client?
Mm-hmm.
Resources, what are the resources are required, all those,
Mm-hmm.
all those this one meetings will be, that meeting will be attended by the consultants.
So in the kickoff meeting, project goals, objectives, SLA, duration, and so client business process. Your project manager will be host for the kickoff meeting. He will guide about project goals, objectives, SLA, duration, and the all initial discussions happen in the kickoff meeting, and you will meet your senior members. Okay, and like SAP, MMST, PPQM, all the team members is required in the kickoff meeting. Right? So those things we already discussed. What kind of documents that we have to prepare?
As is document, to be document, and fit gap.
As is document, to be document, fit gap document, or scope document. So what is as is document?
As is document, what we do that by as client will be provided.
As is document will be provided by the client. And what is to be document? What is to be document?
Maybe I think it
It
will
is
project
prepared
team
by
will
us.
project.
How we are going to work.
Okay. So to be document means how we are doing in SAP system based upon the as is information. Okay. To be document prepared SAP consultant. What is fit gap document? What is fit gap document? What is fit gap?
Customize the project details, like if we have any changes,
Mm-hmm.
that fit gap analysis might be coming place. We can customize based on the client requirement.
Okay. See,
As is benefits.
fit gap means whatever the client business requirement is there that we are unable to map into SAP system because of there is a gap between the SAP system and client business scenarios. That's the reason we are connecting to the ABAPer. Okay, ABAPer will do the customization. For that point of view, as a consultant, we will share the functional specification document, and whatever the business information we gathered from the client, those details also we will share to the ABAPer. Then ABAPer will do that, right? ABAPer will do the configuration. Then we have to do testing and some configurations, whatever required. So that things also we discuss. What is the scope document? What is the scope document? Scope. Scope document means list of the objectory questions that we have to forward to the client. The client will give in the answer form. Okay, so scoping means list of the objectory questions that we will forward to the client. The client will give in the answer form. That is called a scope document. Okay, so for let's say for example tomorrow we have a call related to creation of the company code. Then we need to keep some questionnaires list in our hand, and that list need to forward to the client. The client will give an answer form, right? So what is the configuration phase? What are the things will be there in the configuration?
GL, AR, AP, and basic line configurations.
So we have to do baseline configurations and final configurations. So majority of the configurations will be completed in the baseline only. Rest of the configuration will do, like integration areas and fit gap related stuff we'll do later, right? Okay, right, fine. So now we have to discuss about the data migration and testing phase. What is data migration? Tell me, anyone?
From legacy to this one.
What is data migration?
Data will be updated from legacy to SAP.
So for example, client has 5 years data. Okay, all the data need to migrate from old system to SAP S4HANA. What is the data? What kind of data that we have to bring from non-SAP to SAP? Tell me.
Raw data.
Tell me what is the master data. Tell me.
Signed financials.
Tell me what kind of master data that we have to bring from non-SAP to SAP.
Vendors, customers.
GL master. GL master data. GL master data. GL master data. Vendor master data. Customer master data. Asset master data.
Inventories.
GL master, vendor master, customer master, asset master, bank master. Okay, bank is also one kind of master data. We have to migrate this data from non-SAP to SAP.
Payroll.
Cost element. Profit center. Internal orders, right? Cost elements, profit centers, internal order. These are all data need to migrate from non-SAP to SAP. These are all called as a master data. All these master data need to migrate from legacy system to SAP system. Okay.
All the transactions during those last 5 years needs to be migrated.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm just telling only master data, but didn't explain the transactional data. Okay, let me explain the transactional data right now. See, all the 5 years master data and transactional data. For example, client is already exist for the last 5 years. Client has already data, right? Financial statements, and some transactional data, master data. These are all should be migrated from non-SAP to SAP. Okay. What kind of transactional data that we have to migrate? Tell me, anyone? GL open GL open item, GL cleared item, GL balances. Okay. GL cleared GL open item, GL cleared item, GL balances, vendor open items, vendor cleared items. So vendor balances. Okay. Vendor open item, cleared item, vendor balances. Okay. Okay. These are all data. All the data, etc. All these transactional data should be migrated from non-SAP to SAP. Even trial balance, financial statements also we can migrate from non-SAP to SAP. What kind of tools will be used to migrate the data from non-SAP to SAP? Tell me, what are the tools?
Till SMW, the migration form.
So, or any customized program which was developed by Vapor? Kindly, see guys, please keep off your audio, please. Okay, and BDC, batch data communication. These are all tools are will these are all tools will be used for bringing the data from legacy system to SAP S4HANA. So for ECC project, LSMW is recommended. For SAP S4HANA project, LTMC or LTMOM or any customized tools will be used. Okay, BDC for ECC projects. Okay. See guys, so data migration means if client has already data, client has 10 years data, client has 5 years data, that we have to bring from non-SAP to SAP. So this is also a 6 months project. This is 6 months project, and this is 6 months project. Okay. So testing is also one kind of project. Data migration is also one kind of project. So your role that I cannot say. Your role will be doing configuration, sometimes data migration, sometimes testing, or sometimes you will participate all the activities. So that's the reason we are discussing all things here. Your role is not specifically to particular area. Okay. So this is called as implementation projects. Okay. So in the implementation project, all your master data and all your transactional data should be migrated from legacy system to SAP system. That's it. Even that is your duty. Okay. And testing project. Tell me what is the testing phase? What are the things will happen here? I think some people worked in testing activities already. Tell me.
Configuration, what we do that is how it works only testing. Maybe.
Unit testing, regression testing, SIT.
Mm-hmm.
Integration testing.
Okay.
Key user testing.
Mm-hmm.
User acceptance testing.
Okay. Okay. So we have different kind of testing activities. Some of the testing types I'm just giving over here.
SIT.
So apart from this, so many other testing activities like penny testing, positive testing, negative testing, snow testing. So many testings will be there, but these are the testing activities we commonly use. Okay, for real-time projects. So our role is we have to define different kind of test scripts. We have to write some different kind of test scripts for the GL module, AP, AR, asset. All modules, for all modules we have to create different kind of test scripts, and this test scripts will be written in the tools, the ALM tool. This is one of the important tool. ALM means application lifecycle management. In this tool we will write all the test scenarios, test scripts. Okay, so we will study the business first, and we will have different kind of meetings with the SAP end users and discuss what kind of testings that we have to conduct, what are the test scenarios, and depends upon the business, right? Depends upon the business. Different depends upon the business. Some transactions everyday basis happen. Those things will be uh, those things will be written in the as a form of script. So these test scripts need to execute it in the SAP S4HANA system. So first we have to write different kind of test scenarios, and after that what we have to do, so these test scenarios need to execute in our SAP S4HANA system. That's it. If test is successful, okay, if test is successful, no issue. If test is failed, then we have to write the defect, and the reason we have to take the screenshot of the error and send to the developer who is working in the project. Okay, so he will take care. So if you are into testing project, you have limited access for the doing configurations. Okay, implementation is a big project. Okay, your role should be limited. Maybe if you are experienced guy, then you will involve all areas, or else you will be part of testing, or else you will be part of doing migration or doing configuration some other where. Okay.
You need to send that to the developer team.
Developer means no. FICO consultant who is working in the configuration areas. Okay. So we are also called as developers. Even we don't know programming, coding. Sometimes we will be called as a developer. Sometimes, but not all case. Okay. So unit testing, regression, integration, UAT, SIT, these are all testing activities. We should know how the scripts that we have to create, and how the test scenarios need to execute as for HANA. Those things we should know first. That's it. That is our duty. That's it. Okay. So our testing tool is ALM. Not only ALM, other tools like Jira and some other tools will be used. Depends upon the requirement they will use which tool. Okay, but most of the cases you will see ALM tool only, right? So why we need to do testing?
Everything, whatever the client requirement is, everything is fine or not. If we have an issue, then the client come again. So that is the thing. We have a testing phase so that nothing went wrong, so that the client might be happy by giving our his requirements all be satisfied.
See guys, first once we do the configuration, then the next thing is we have to perform the testing. Okay, why we have to do the testing is, in future SAP end user won't get any errors in the production system. The SAP end user duty is to post the finance transactions, right? Every day here they post finance transactions like sales purchases. At the time, okay, they won't get any technical errors and the business should go smooth way. That's the reason companies initially do testing activity. This consulting company initially do. Without doing consulting, so system will not move to the production system. Okay, system will not move to the production system. That's the reason testing is a very crucial thing. Okay, testing is very important. Okay, once we completed once we completed documentation, configuration, data migration, okay, and testing. So once we completed these areas, documentation, configuration, testing, then project will be moved to the go live. Okay, so then project will move to the go live. That is the purpose. So once a project is moved to the go live, that means SAP end users will start working in the production system. So here they will post finance transactions, and that's the reason even project is completed. So you will have to stay another 2 or 3 months for the providing extra support to the client. That is called as hypercare support. So hypercare support, that is called as hypercare support. Okay, so that is called as hypercare support. Okay, so everyone should know about this. So hypercare support means even end of the project we have to support additional 2 or 3 months, or 1 or 2 months, not 2 or 3, 1 or 2 months. Okay, any errors will occur even after project is moved to the go live, then you have to support this. That is called as hypercare support. Hypercare support. Okay, so this is implementation project. This is called as implementation project. I just explained about the phases, right? Documentation, configuration, data migration, testing, go live, hypercare support. So we don't know, you will be involving sometimes data migration, sometimes testing, sometimes doing configuration. That's the reason here everything you have to learn. Okay, so if you are adding 4+ years of experience to your profile, I cannot say which project they will allocate you. Maybe sometimes implementation, sometimes support, sometimes rollout. Okay, and you should be ready with any kind of project. That's the reason. So implementation is the project. Implementation is the project. Okay, that's the reason implementation is the project. Here you will have scope to learn all areas. Okay, once you involved any kind of implementation, definitely you will get good subject. You will have to study depth in all SAP FIMM areas. That's the reason implementation is the very crucial thing. Okay, that's it. Right, this is called as master data and this is called as transactional data. And any questions if you have in the implementation project, so feel free to ask me. I will discuss about this implementation things. So we successfully finished this implementation project right now, and basic discussions are already in the last session happened. Um, so right now it's your duty. You can ask me any questions related to implementation. Then I will happy to answer. Once implementation project is complete, then the second project is support project. Okay. So support project discussion happen from tomorrow onwards. Today we successfully completed implementation. Then tell me any questions if you have, like any phase you don't know or you want to ask any kind of questions. Then it is right time. And in the previous sessions also we learnt about what is SAP, what is ERP, and skills required to become SAP consultant, and some deployment options, right? So now any questions if you want, please feel free to ask me right now.
I have good question on the data migration. So you mentioned old system goes to SAP system, right?
No, no, no. Old system is always called legacy, not SAP. Client in not in SAP. Okay, client is not SAP background. Okay, right.
So
Yes, please go ahead.
so master data and transaction data is all are under SAP system itself, right?
No, 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 no.
Can you
See,
explain that one?
data migration means client has a legacy system. So legacy system should be any tally or Excel sheet or any other ERP it might be. Okay, you want to bring the data from legacy system to SAP S4HANA. Okay, client has already 5 years data or maybe 10 years data. You want to bring the data from legacy to SAP S4HANA. So you are using SAP first, and that's the reason it is called as implementation, right? Okay, for that, what kind of tools generally used? LSMW, LTMC. Okay, and depends upon the business requirement, depends upon the ERP. So we will pick and choose different kind of tools for that. Okay, right. Any other questions? Yes.
Yeah, clients want to go into ECC to S4HANA.
Ha ha ha.
What type of methodology used?
Yeah, that is the brownfield methodology. Okay, we are not discussing methodologies like SAP methodology, Activate methodology, brownfield methodology, other methodologies like Bluefield, etc. So here I'm just providing the basic project classes for the beginners, completely newbies who don't know SAP. Okay, not based upon the. I'm not going. I'm not telling the based upon the methodologies. Okay, once we get good grip on the subject, and once we have good exposure on the configuration areas, then finally we will discuss about the methodologies, Activate methodology and SAP methodology, and if is required, brownfield methodology. That things we will explain in upcoming sessions once we have good grip on the or hands-on experience in the system. Okay, right now whatever things I am explaining, that is completely theoretical, and even non-SAP background students also should understand these things. Okay, once these basic sessions are finished up, then I will move to the main sessions. Okay, practical sessions. Till then, you just follow my guidance. That's it. Okay, next.
As per you mentioned, the classes overall classes will be finished by 100 days, right? Like 3 months, and
Huh.
plus the interview session might be 30 days. That is the plan we are following, right?
Yeah. Okay. See, guys. So, how many sessions are over? So, how many sessions are over till then?
4 sessions.
Huh. So, tell me what are the sessions which we discussed so far? So the first session is demo session, what is SAP and what is ERP, and the second section is SAP S4HANA HANA differences, right? The third one is skills required to become SAP FICO consultant, and fourth one is SAP implementation project class 1, and today is the fifth one. So 5 classes are over so far. Okay, one is demo session. See guys, here I just mentioned master data list. So if tomorrow anyone asks you, tell me what are the master data in SAP FICO, you can tell this: GL master, vendor master. Master data means complete information about the vendor, complete information about the GL, complete information about the customer, complete information about the asset, complete information about the bank. Okay. So here the description also mentioned over here, but you just read out what is master data, that's it. In upcoming classes we will discuss clearly what is GL and what is vendor, what is customer. But the time being, you just read out this only. Okay, description if you want you can, or else leave it. Okay. And transactional data means GL, open items, cleared items, balances. Okay, all the transactional data along with the description also given. Okay, just read out this. And tools, LSMW, LTMC, LTMOM, BDC, and any customer web program. So legacy system, Excel to SAP upload. For that we generally use these two tools. And testing phases, unit testing, just read out only unit testing. Okay, but in upcoming sessions we will have clear understanding what is unit testing and how to do in the system. Those things we'll discuss. So just ignore this example solve. Okay, just ignore, just read out what are types of testing, unit testing and integration testing. These things are not required for you. And the system into, just read out this, just understand the terminal, that's enough. Okay. So for entry point of view, if anyone asks you what types of data migrated in SAP implementation, so how you can describe those things, here also given. Just read out for your knowledge purpose. Okay.
All these are in our study material is there, sir? Only ChatGPT.
See guys, this is notes. Okay. You just copy paste these notes in the Word, it will become study material for you. Okay. And if you need the PDF copies, you just go to our what we call app. So we are already materials also added, please check that. Okay, just to follow these notes, that's enough.
Can we download and prepare, that also be fine?
That is also fine. Okay, see, just to copy paste this in the Microsoft Word, so it will become notes for you. It will taking much time, just to copy and paste. That's it from my side. Any questions if you have, please feel free to ask me. And we are just closing this implementation for the time being, and from tomorrow onwards we'll discuss the support project classes. Okay, any new students here? Just ping your name in the chat. See guys, see, just copy paste the script which I am giving to you. Okay, it will take only 5 seconds. Okay, if you open up the MS Word file, just copy and paste here. Okay, so this will take only 5 seconds. As a FICO consultant, your duty is you have to prepare the documentation, and your role is need to present it with different kind of PPTs. Okay, in real time. This is also part of your duty. Okay, right now you are not a student, you are a SAP consultant. Okay, feel that you are SAP consultant, you are adding some experience, you are not a fresher. Okay, if you are a fresher, I have to bring everything for you, but everyone is well grown up, and they are well professional in their fields. They know what exactly Word file, MS Excel and all. Just copy and paste and save it. It will take only 5 seconds. So I prepared well document for you. Just to check it out. You can make highlight if any points are required. Okay.
But our link is not happening opening in the laptop, sir. Then we are unable
See, just see,
little bit difficult.
see, just I'm sharing this document to you. This is enough. Okay. If that will not work in laptop, it will work only in the Android mobiles. Okay, not from the iPhones, laptops. Okay, just you copy paste this. Okay, this is a good document. Okay, I'm just given good document. Just follow this. That's enough. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, we will see in the next class. See you next class.